Hello there, I'm Sarita Jakes, and I'm greeting you from the Potter's Touch. You've just joined us doing an awesome teaching series based on my husband's best-selling book, Making Great Decisions. Today, we're going to share with you about how you can live a well-rounded, three-dimensional life. We're already learning to make quality decisions, yes, and to deal with our own issues as we strive to build quality relationships. Yes. Now, let's get you on the road to being the person you were created to be. But before you do, you've got to make some room. Get rid of any and everything that stops you from God's divine plan for your life. Take a look at this.
I've got a message for you that I believe is going to bless you, and I believe it's going to be life-changing, but I want to start it out here before I go in there. I'm surrounded by these beautiful cars, these luxury cars, these Cadillacs. Man, aren't they lovely? Absolutely marvelous. Wide rim tires, plush seating. It looks real good on the outside. Take this one over here. It's really, really special. I sound like I'm selling cars, don't I? But I'm after something. You just follow me. It's a really, really short. Look at that interior. How nice and plush it is. You get up in this boy, I tell you, got some smells like it's new. Probably drives like it's new. It's lovely. It's wonderful. And anybody who was trying to pick a car, looking at this one, you'd probably go for it. It's all shiny and bright. You know, cars are kind of like people. If you just go by the outside, they look really good and really sharp because they prepared it just for you to look at, for you to enjoy, for you to be enticed, for you to be excited by. But man, let me tell you, I mean, now this one is beautiful. Smoke gray, big wide tires. This looks good, and everything's just as good as the rest of them. It looks as nice as the rest of them do, and then all of a sudden you fool around and you say, I'm just going to take this out a little bit closer. Wait a minute, I got a problem. Somebody had to clean this thing out. This is a mess, y'all. They got all kind of junk in the trunk. Just like you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Touch your neighbor and say, I got junk in the trunk. Yeah, that's right. Everybody does. And this is what you don't know when you date them or when you meet them. You're so caught up with how they look on the outside. You're so caught up with externals. You're so caught up with the plushness of the way they talk, and what they drive, and where they live. And then you fool around, you start getting in here, and you start seeing all this junk. I don't know whose car this is, but I know they've been to McDonald's. They've been to McDonald's because I can tell by the junk. They got, they had a, look, they had an oil change recently. Yeah, because they still got some Pennzoil in here. Yeah, they've had an oil change recently. They've been to Wendy's too. Oh, whoever owns this car likes to play games, because I can tell by the junk they got in the trunk. It's all, they've been to Colonel Sanders too. What I'm trying to get you to see is that when you start dating people, you never get to see what's on the inside. You never get to realize that in spite of the slick talk or the nice looks or the shapely body or even the scriptures they quote or the way they walk or their gait or their presentation, you don't know that they got all of this junk. The junk comes from all the places they've been. You don't collect it in a day, but over years and years and years of not cleaning yourself out and getting yourself together, all of your past is represented by the junk you got left in your trunk. And then you get up in front of a preacher like me, and we pronounce you man and wife, and you get married, and the honeymoon, and then the honeymoon is over, and you get home, and the next thing you know, all the junk comes out, just little by little. My God, it starts coming at you. Every time you turn around, there's all this stuff coming at you. I'm going to show you how to deal with the junk in the trunk right after this. Love is where you find it, frankly. Love is where you find it. It's such a rich, valuable commodity. If you can find faithful, committed, focused love, you've done something. You have really done a feat. If you can find somebody who can love you, especially if they can love you in spite of the junk. Let's get this out of the way so we can identify right now. Just tell somebody, say, I got some junk up in this trunk. You cannot live in this world. You cannot live in this world and not have junk in your trunk. You just collect it. It doesn't mean that you're a trashy person. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. But you're a busy person, and you stopped by KFC and you couldn't find a place to. You put that in the back. You stopped over here and you got an empty oil can. You meant to take it out the car when you got home, but you got busy and didn't get to do it. Your toolbox is in the car, and then you got a spare tire. And then next thing, little by little by little by little, just the process of journey creates clutter. So the older you are, the longer you live, the further you go, the more you confront organically without any effort on your part. You collect a lot of stuff. If you've ever had to move from one house, isn't it amazing when you get ready to move? And the stuff you've collected. I mean, you can get ready to move from one job to another. You didn't, all that stuff in the file cabinets and under the desk, and you're hauling out boxes for 20 minutes. You can, just living, the process of living, you collect a lot of stuff. How many of you all have caught this TV show called Clean House? They pull up to these houses, and on the outside of the house, it looks okay. It's pretty decent, You go in that house. Have you ever seen anything like that in your life? Isn't it amazing how people can be comfortable living with junk? I mean, you can't even see the bed. You can't even tell there's carpet on the floor. There is no difference between the elevation of the floor and the elevation of the bed. That means you got so much junk that is as high as the bed. You stepping over top of all kind of junk and then just fall in the bed. You hope you in the bed. You hope you're in the bed. You wake up, you on the refrigerator. You can't even tell what you are. Take Clean House out of the natural and apply it to somebody's life, and you begin to see how easy it is for people to collect things that they don't know how to discard. I mean, these are not bad people. They're articulate, they're intelligent. Some of them work good jobs, and they come home and they live like that. And have you ever seen them fighting on that show? Fighting on that show, trying to get them to let go of stuff that they don't need and that they don't want, and some of it they've never used it, and some of it's still in the box. And no, give it back! No, you can't take it. You can't take it. They're holding on to all of this stuff. And when you try to get it from them, they won't let you take it because this has become their normal. And isn't it funny that the person who called for Clean House to come is now fighting the one they called for? This is why somebody who dated you is now fighting you for trying to help them, because part of them wants to get out and the other part doesn't want to do what it takes to get out. It's like the man who said to Jesus, Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. See, everybody in here, if the truth were told, is conflicted in some area of their lives. And so when you jump in, Superman, to save Batwoman, you get hit with a right hook to the upper chin, and all of a sudden you got a real situation going on, because all of a sudden the one who invited you in doesn't want your advice. Because people don't let go of their junk easy. Because most people are having an affair with their junk. Ooh. And so when you try to pull it, no. They're having an affair with their junk. I was walking somebody through my house the other day, and I walked through the dining room, and they said, do you ever eat in there? I said, I don't have anything in this house I don't use. I'm saving nothing for a rainy day. It is raining right now. Drop some water on your head. I'm going to use it right now.
Hi, Grandma. I love you. Do you want to improve your health
I'm Dr.
naturally?
Genevieve St.
Stop
Germain.
heavily depending on
They say the
medication and
2015
naturally
Ford
clean your
Focus
body
believes
from the
in more.
inside
More
out.
to see, more to
Do you have
feel,
stress,
but more-
indigestion, insomnia, or borderline diabetes? What about impotence, hypertension, fibroid, cholesterol, or prostate problems? Does arthritis, gout, or chronic fatigue stop you from working? Are urinary tract infections, STDs, or other types of infections always an issue for you? Do you habitually experience frequent urination, heavy menstruation, or thyroid malfunctions? If you experience any of these issues, be sure to call Dr. Elmett Clerville at the Elmett Clerville Health Center at 973-371-3877. That's 973-371-3877 between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday for a free consultation. Or go to elmettclervillehealth.com for more information. Call now for your first natural health evaluation with a natural professional. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Because people who save stuff for a rainy day collect all kind of stuff that they never get to use, and then their relatives fight over it when they're dead. They are having an affair with coulda, woulda, shoulda. And they won't let go of it because of the possibilities. And now you got a new person coming into a lifestyle that is already set, full of junk and clutter that you want out, but don't know how to get out. And you don't trust the person you brought in enough to listen to them to get it out, because sometimes you've had your junk longer than you've had your woman.
You don't want to miss crucial tips from Bishop Jakes that will help shape all of your relationships.
Scaffolding goes right up against the building. It snuggles up against the building. It's so tight up against the building, you can't get in between the scaffolding and the building. But when the building is up, the scaffolding goes. Some people come in your life to get you to your next destination. They didn't come to stay, they came to leave. You have to love them when they come and love them when they go, and say, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Don't get bitter over constituents.
For community news, sports, and opinions, call us at 973-327-3626 or log on to SoMore.org. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience.
That you can use again and again and again.
Bishop Jakes reveals the three dimensions of connection.
Get rid of the pain.
Constituents.
Get rid of the bitterness.
Confidants.
Get rid of the frustration.
And comrades.
And as soon as you make some room,
this eye-opening three-message series, The 3D Life, is yours on DVD when you help us reach others with your gift of any size.
The powerful messages that seem to be bringing life.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Go ahead and advertise on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her.